Welcome to the journey of exploring Hanoi, the capital of 1,000 years of civilization, where every street, every small corner is imbued with the breath of history and culture. From grand architectural works to peaceful spaces, Hanoi always brings unforgettable emotions to its visitors. Let's stroll through the solemn Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, admire the poetic beauty of Hoan Kiem Lake, explore the cultural values at the Temple of Literature, and many other landmarks, to understand more about a Hanoi that is both ancient and full of life. Situated solemnly in the historic Ba Dinh Square, where President Ho Chi Minh read the Declaration of Independence, marking the birth of the Democratic Republic of Vietnam, the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum is not only a special architectural work, but also the spiritual heart of the Vietnamese people. Every gray stone block, every solid architectural line is simple but majestic, evoking the image of a man who led a life of simplicity and resilience. Walking through the green rows of trees swaying in the wind, you will feel the solemn, moving atmosphere. At the mausoleum, amidst orderly queues, people hold fresh flowers, their hearts filled with deep admiration. Inside, soft light envelops the space, and the serene, peaceful face of President Ho Chi Minh seems to rest in an eternal slumber. Visiting the mausoleum is not just a sacred ritual, but a moment to remind oneself of the great values, patriotism, unity, and living a meaningful life. In addition to the mausoleum, you can also visit the surrounding landmarks, such as the Stilt House, where Ho Chi Minh lived during the last years of his life, the tranquil pond surrounded by lush trees, and the Ho Chi Minh Museum, which preserves artifacts related to his life and revolutionary career. Just a quick note, the mausoleum is open in the morning on weekdays, except Monday and Friday, and visitors should dress respectfully and maintain order when visiting. If you ever visit Hanoi, make sure to stop by the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum to calm your heart and understand why President Ho Chi Minh remains a guiding light in the hearts of every Vietnamese. Amidst the vibrant life of the capital, Hoan Kiem Lake stands out as a gentle green gem, filled with historical legends and poetic beauty. It is not only a famous scenic spot, but also the heart of the people of Hanoi. The lake's surface, smooth as a giant mirror, reflects the old trees surrounding it. Dominating the center of the lake is the Turtle Tower, a small, solemn structure carrying the legend of the turtle god returning the sword, symbolizing patriotism and the wish for peace from ancient times. As you walk across the red-painted The Huc Bridge, curved like a silk ribbon over the water, you'll feel the perfect harmony between nature and architecture. The bridge leads to the sacred Ngoc Son Temple, where both locals and visitors come to offer incense and pray for luck and peace. Not only beautiful by day, Hoan Kiem Lake takes on a different look when night falls. On Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings, the area around the lake transforms into a bustling pedestrian zone, filled with lights and laughter. Locals and tourists alike enjoy street performances, folk games, or simply stroll and chat in the fresh, relaxed air. Hoan Kiem Lake is not just a place to admire the scenery, but a place to experience a very special rhythm of Hanoi's life. Calm, deep, yet lively and joyful. Once you visit, you'll understand why the lake is considered the green heart of Hanoi, inseparable from the city's 1,000-year-old heritage. Quietly nestled in the heart of modern Hanoi, the Thang Long Imperial Citadel stands as a silent witness to more than 1,000 years of Vietnamese history. This historical site preserves the glorious remains of the dynasties of Vietnam, from the Le, Tran, Le to the Nguyen dynasties. Passing through the main gate, Don Mon, you feel like you are traveling back in time, touching the mossy walls, intricately carved stone pillars, and the stone steps worn smooth by countless generations of kings. The Kin Thien Palace, the center of power in ancient times, still holds the foundation and many ancient relics, resonating with the spirit of the nation. As you venture deeper, you'll encounter the Hanoi Flag Tower, a symbol of the city's unyielding spirit, or the North Gate, linked to heroic events during the French Resistance. Every structure and path here quietly tells the stories of sacrifice, bravery, and pride. Especially, don't miss the night tour. Decoding the Thang Long Imperial Citadel, a mesmerizing journey that brings the site back to life under the shimmering lights. You'll walk with guides dressed as palace officials, uncovering secrets hidden deep within the ground while enjoying graceful royal dances. A unique and sacred experience. The Thang Long Imperial Citadel is not only a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but also a proud heart of memory for the Vietnamese people. A visit here will help you understand more deeply the historical pulse that still runs through Hanoi today. Nestled modestly within the vast grounds of Ba Dinh Square, the One-Pillar Pagoda, or Dien Hu Temple, has long become one of Hanoi's most distinctive cultural and spiritual symbols. The first impression when you set foot here is the unique architecture of a small, sturdy temple perched on a single stone pillar in the middle of a square pond. The entire structure is designed to resemble a lotus flower blooming on the water, a sacred symbol of purity, nobility, and compassion in Buddhism. With its graceful sweeping roof like a bird soaring through the sky, the pagoda is covered with traditional fish-scale tiles, weathered by time. Inside, the small but sacred space houses a wooden statue of the Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva, gilded in gold, radiating tranquility and reverence, attracting many devotees and visitors seeking peace. Not only a marvel of architecture and spirituality, the One-Pillar Pagoda is steeped in fascinating historical legends. According to tradition, it was built by King Li Tai Tong in 1049 after he dreamed of the Bodhisattva giving him a lotus, an omen of prosperity for the nation. With its ideal location, you can easily combine visits to the One-Pillar Pagoda, Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, and Ba Dinh Square in one trip. Just a few steps apart, these three landmarks represent the rich history, culture, and spirit of the Vietnamese people. The One-Pillar Pagoda, a small yet meaningful symbol, is like a soothing melody amidst Hanoi's hustle and bustle, leaving you with unforgettable memories. In the vibrant pace of the capital, Hoan Kiem Lake stands like a serene green gem, full of historical legends and poetic beauty. This is not just a famous scenic spot, but also the heart of the people of Hanoi. The surface of the lake is as still as a giant mirror, reflecting the shady trees that line the shore throughout the year. Dominating the center of the lake is the Turtle Tower, a small yet solemn structure that carries the myth of the sacred turtle returning the sword, symbolizing the love for the country and the desire for peace that has lasted for centuries. Taking a stroll on the red-painted The Huck Bridge, gracefully arcing across the water, you will feel the wonderful harmony between nature and architecture. The bridge leads to the Ung Gok Son Temple, a sacred place where not only the people of Hanoi, but also visitors from afar come to offer incense and pray for good fortune and peace. Hoan Kiem Lake is beautiful, not only by day, but also takes on a different appearance at night. On Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings, the area around the lake turns into a lively walking street, filled with bright lights and laughter. Locals and tourists enjoy street performances, folk games, or simply walk around and chat in the refreshing atmosphere. Hoan Kiem Lake is not just a place to sightsee, but also a spot to feel a unique rhythm of Hanoi life, peaceful and serene, yet bustling and joyful. A visit here will help you understand why the lake is considered the green heart of Hanoi, inseparable from its thousand-year-old culture. Quietly nestled in the heart of modern Hanoi, the Thang Long Imperial Citadel stands as a silent witness to over 1,000 years of national history. This historical site preserves the glorious traces of various Vietnamese dynasties, from the Le, Tran, Le, to the Nguyen dynasties. Passing through the main gate, Don Mon, you'll feel like you're stepping back in time, touching the moss-covered walls, intricately carved stone columns, and the stone steps that have been worn by the feet of many kings. The King Thien Palace, once the center of power, now only retains its foundations and some ancient relics, filled with the spirit of the mountains and rivers. Further inside, you'll come across the Hanoi Flag Tower, a symbol of Hanoi's indomitable spirit, or the Cua Bac Gate, which is closely associated with heroic events during the French Resistance. Every structure, every path here tells the poignant and proud stories of our forefathers. If you get the chance, don't miss the Thang Long Imperial Citadel Night Tour, a mystical and enchanting journey. Under the soft glow of lights, the citadel seems to come alive, recreating the splendor of royal festivals. You'll follow guides dressed as palace officials, exploring hidden secrets beneath the earth, and enjoying graceful traditional dances, a truly unique and sacred experience. The Thang Long Imperial Citadel is not only a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but also a proud and significant heart of memory for the Vietnamese people. A visit here allows you to feel the historic pulse